tea, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go.
Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Norman Wives, Lalo, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know. Like it, don't ya? A little too much. Ooh, moist. RG on YouTube, y'all. Ooh, I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple. Poodle, no! I don't mean to bust everybody's bubble, but I have a prediction for the Love Island franchise.
Uh-oh.
I think
coming from a 48-year-old man?
47. Remember, you're 49.
48.
50.
I'm 48.
Remember when I said this, y'all? I think the Love Island franchise is in trouble. They're running out of money or something's happening because they don't have a food budget at all on this fucking show.
Okay.
This is a problem.
I was thinking to myself, what do they eat? I know we eat breakfast. I know we eat pancakes. My blood sugar would drop like a stone.
It would drop like a stone.
I would need bacon. I would need...
Well, they do bacon and eggs.
I would need sausage, eggs.
Mm-hmm.
These girls who are just doing pancakes and fruit.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't do it.
It's...
Hypoglycemia city.
It's hypoglycemia city. That sounds actually like a cute city.
Now my Siri just clicked on. I don't know what the fuck.
Great.
Fuck off.
Y'all, this is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle. And we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one. And we are coming at you from the night of the Love Island finale. We had to do it. We ran to our computers after we watched it. In haste, I guess. Even though we knew who was going to win.
I kind of more like lumbered at it, like in the movie Sleeping Beauty, when Maleficent is talking to Prince Philip when he's in jail, saying 50 years from now you'll go right off to your love, and he's just kind of clomping slowly on a
You've seen that more than I have.
Castle.
Yeah,
that's a gay reference, but you know what? Yeah. Apparently, princes and princesses are a thing on Love Island.
I have a lot to say about that whole section when they were reading their book. Carl and I were reading the book of the relationships. Like, interesting, you left out the crying.
They did for Melanie and Sincere too, basically.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying that was a storybook of what happened.
Yeah.
You also left out Casey saying, I filled her up every day. There were some interesting omissions in your storybook, which I thought that points to the very problem of the show. And it points to almost more of a Naya's version of what Love Island is. Because she still thinks it's her fairy tale.
Well,
because she thinks she had that with KC.
Yes, but I also feel like I have some thoughts on that too. We are going to be talking about the finale. We're going to talk a little bit, though, about the week that was of Love Island. So
we should say who won, right? If you haven't watched.
We all know Trinity and Bryce. But
Brennity, well done.
They have the dinner before. What did they get for their fancy dinner? Fucking Chinese takeout. And then these special dates they go on.
There's no food.
There's no food.
It's doing just a bunch of champagne and they're drunk.
It's not even a good charcuterie. It's like a cheap like something that you get from the grocery store in plastic and toter. Oh, and then they have Bryce and Kata had fucking Jersey's mics for their place by the fucking river.
The sub sandwiches?
Come on.
Zach and Kata had subs. They had Subway.
Yes,
but the table was decorated like it was midsummer.
I'm just saying, as someone who's been on sets, and you've been on sets too, because we live in LA, and when a production doesn't have good food, that means they have no money.
It's a
bad
metaphor.
Sign.
My issue here is it's either that or they're afraid of us seeing what food they actually eat.
Maybe that.
everyone just gets chicken fingers and fries.
Well, can't say fries anymore.
No, we can't say French fries anymore because that's fingering.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fingering.
So Brennedy brings it home. We all knew it was going to happen.
We all knew it.
I was actually shocked at Carl and I getting second.
So that kind of goes into my theory. I think because for some reason, I don't know why, they don't want us to think that Zach and Kata are ever going to work out. People don't like Zach in general. I don't believe that Zach and Kata were voted fourth. I do not believe that over Melanie and Sincere.
You are conspiracy theorying this thing.
I think the producers put their hand in this and they thought, you know what? We only have kind of one couple that had this
Don't get me going here.
in love. So we've got to do this storybook to make people feel like Carl and Anaya have had this long romance and make it something
even though they
haven't. Even though they haven't. And though you came for him as you hate Carl last episode.
I do not hate him.
You said you hated him.
You are lying. I did not say that. I like him. I think he's hot.
Sissy came for you and said his apparently ex-girlfriend talks about how good he was online.
I didn't say he was bad.
You said he was a fraud and you wanted him burned at the stake.
I did not say he was a fraud. I said he's playing into the show. The thing is, I would totally admit if I said he was a fraud and I wanted him burned at the stake.
I know. I'm just trying to rile you up.
But no, I said there was absolutely no chemistry and he's playing a role.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, this won't work. You know why? They never, ever talked about what they were going to do in the future when almost everybody else did.
Yeah, they did.
Did you catch that?
I did catch that.
All you Carl and Anaya truthers, and there are a lot of you out there.
I think because I don't know how Love Island usually is. We haven't watched a season before, and let's be honest, y'all, we're probably not going to watch another season.
It takes a lot of stamina.
It's too long, and we're too old. We'll be honest. We hope you enjoyed this season.
Why are the episodes longer than an hour?
That's not. I'm sorry, y'all. They need to be. We're good.
43 minutes.
Yeah.
Every episode needs to be 43 minutes.
I need to watch quality TV, meaning a mother who is too overbearing to her daughter and they fuck the same man. That's the television I need to watch.
What show is that? Because
I
need
know.
it. I need it right now.
But it sounds like something we would watch, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I need to watch a show about little people falling in love in a house.
You know what? I gotta say, MILF Manor is better than this show.
I would have preferred MILF Manor.
MILF Manor is better than this show.
You know what it is? This show frustrated me a lot. Mostly because there were people on the island who were convincing the others. Like, Melanie had a whole enabling team of girls.
Mm-hmm.
Who would not be honest with her about Sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Anaya.
And literally,
her mom even said, you're not being honest with Melanie.
The mothers, thank God for the family members trying to put some, but it's like, again, it felt like, I really feel like producers had their hand in. It reminded me of like what we see sometimes in Love is Blind is they're like, we want to show everybody that this show's about true love and that the experiment works. And no, it's a game show for people to win $100,000.
Right. The thing for me, now that you're saying that producers put their hands on the scale, I'm going to run wild with this.
Go ahead.
Because if that's gone, that third rail, I don't even know it's bedlam. Lions lying down with lambs.
Yep. Democracy dies in Fiji, or as Poodle says, in a warehouse in Scottsdale.
Some of you have actually come at me and proved with receipts that they were in Fiji. Y'all, I promise, part of me didn't think they were, but I don't believe they could have gotten away with it for a long time. So I appreciate the the receipts and people saying it's Scottsdale, it's 150 degrees. Yes. Part of me still thinks it's not MPG, but that's okay. You know,
well, when they went on the dates, some of that would be really hard to CGI. And they don't have the money for CGI.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the sub sandwiches again? So
I was really appalled that it was Subway.
You know, I found I saw a thing saying that Love is Blind, that, there's a couple of things the secrets behind, they do
Love Island or Love is Blind?
I'm sorry, with Love Island. Sorry. I did with Love Island. I saw a meme saying behind the scenes, and it talked about how there's only 2 bathrooms on this whole thing for them.
What?
There's only 2 bathrooms. They get a day off. They talked about that.
That I did read.
And they're not allowed to talk about their relationships. There's apparently, if they talk about their relationships, a producer comes on the loudspeaker and says, "Remember the pact, no talking, no talking." Which kind of supports your
fucking Brave New World.
It kind of supports your Scottsdale warehouse.
They just go back to the Scottsdale Comfort Inn.
Yeah, your Scottsdale warehouse Truman Capote theory, or not Truman Capote, but what's his name?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That movie with what's his name? With Jim Carrey.
Not a what's his name.
The Truman Show.
That's the Truman Show.
Not Truman Capote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if Truman Capote was on Love.
Could I pull you for a chat, please? I don't want to kiss a girl, if possible. Ariana, you simply look beautiful this evening. Could I write about you? Would you be one of my swans?
Truman, who do you choose this evening?
I choose James Dean.
I guarantee you,
podcast.
the villa would be a lot more interesting with Truman telling stories.
I was once in a hotel room with Farley Granger and Rock Hudson. They were trying to figure out who was going to be the bottom.
They should have an episode where just gay best friends come in the villa. And if the person doesn't have a gay best friend... The
problem is they don't have any gay best friends.
If they don't have any...
That's the problem.
Oh, I think Melanie has some gay best friends.
I don't know, because they would read her for fuck.
If they don't have any gay best friends, then they're bad people. That's
you
what
heard
I'm
it here
saying.
first.
Yeah, we're taking a stance today.
It's brave, so brave.
Right. So we actually need to talk about this.
So we know who won. We know who won. Bryce and Trinity. I was happy about this, obviously, because they were running away with it the whole time. Can we? I gotta say, they both said "I love you."
They did.
I was moved. I got genuinely moved. Everyone else, my heart was stone.
Yeah. I thought I don't hate Carl like you do, and but
I don't hate him. I just don't buy that relationship. Do you honestly buy this relationship?
You know what I thought when I watched that? I actually thought, oh, Anaya, you're not going to stay with him, but I hope this makes you realize that there are some decent guys out there. That's kind of, I got almost sad emotional during theirs. She's not going to be able to see this.
No.
And I feel like her last dress, that beautiful color combined with her blush that clashed with it was the metaphor for that.
I clocked that too.
I like the dress. I love the dress. But
I feel like we've seen that dress earlier. They all switch with that. They'll switch dresses. Throughout
have an orange red dress
with a lot of blush,
and then pink blush. She should have gone with a warm blush.
Ask Trinity. Trinity's makeup queen. Even by the end, I even liked her contouring. I even liked that My Little Pony contouring.
I don't love her nose contouring, but whatever. Bless.
I got used to it.
What
the
is-
lashes, everything.
What
because
is-
Trinity is my fucking queen, and I will
I love
die
her.
on this hill.
What would you do if we were walking around LA and we saw Trinity and Bryce and
I would
Zach?
squeal. Zach and Kate, I don't care. I would squeal and run toward them, and they would probably call for security because a middle-aged gay man was running at them.
Probably. Notice I said Zach, not Zach and Kate, because I don't think they're going to last.
The thing about Zach and Kata is you know who I think is going to be the one to get itchy about it? Kata more than Zach.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Because
I think she's
Zach
gonna blow
has
it up.
convinced himself in his head that Kata, even though I don't know if he really feels that way.
The only thing, and of course, Zach wants to
Zach
come
has
over
bought
here.
into the show 110%.
He's bought into the show, but also Zach wants to come to the US because guess what? Zach's
Influencer.
not famous in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
That they have their own Love Island UK now that's going on. That's wrapping up, I think. So he knows if he wants to have any type of like influencer career, it's in the US.
Yeah, he's going to live with Bryce. That's the real story.
That's
The real love story.
Mhm. It's Rice. You're welcome.
Rice. And when they said it, I squealed.
When they were trying to figure it out and they had no idea that the world already decided for them weeks
The world
ago.
has already pronounced them Rice.
Before they even looked at his girthy long schlong, they already decided.
I need to see his dick.
No,
I need
you
to see it.
don't. You don't.
I need to. I have a feeling I know. I'm piecing together little details from his facial structure, and I saw his brother today, which that helped, and his grandmother's face too. So it was like, boop, 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 boop. It's like press your luck.
I
It's
think
just-
it would look
I'm-
like. Remember my friend that got sent to jail because he murdered his girlfriend and then told me he was gay and sent me a dick pic?
Yes,
I think it's going to look like that one.
I think it's going to taper towards the tip. It's going to be thick at the base,
Mm-hmm.
taper with a really strong mushroom head.
Ah, okay. Looks like
But
a
it-
tall character from Spaceballs.
Yes, but it is boyfriend dick.
Hey, the older I get, I prefer boyfriend dick. You can do more with it.
Sure.
You slut. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the episode.
Yes,
Okay.
and no.
Boy, you just can't stop wanting. So you always want another slice of cake, another slice of pizza, another inch of dick.
I want to
This
clarify.
is your problem.
I want to clarify. Yes and no. Boyfriend dick is great. They just need to really put on a show. They need to know what they're doing. They need to be
All right.
checking in with you.
Okay.
And I will say, I would prefer boyfriend dick and some connection to huge dick and pummeling you
Okay.
any day. I agree with you.
Yeah.
See, I agree with you. Kind
Let's
of.
talk about families, shall we? We're going to
Sure.
talk because this was a great episode. Why we needed a 2-hour finale of that bullshit, I don't know. But
And we needed an
sure.
episode in between, where they just like regurgitated food in each other's mouths.
that challenge. We're not even going to talk about it fully because I watched it with, that was stupid and gross. We learned
What?
nothing.
What was it for?
Just for us to go, oh my God. That's kind of actually when the show lost me. I was kind of like,
Yeah, it
like
lost
you
me
talked
last
about,
week.
like you didn't understand it. I liked it at first, and then I got really into it, like around, like you said, like and you kind of fell out of it, and you were done first, and I was like, well, but I still like. But when they did that,
I was done
went,
earlier this week.
I'm done with this. Can I just go pee now? I'm done.
Let's talk about
Please.
Family Day, sponsored by Coffee Mate.
Sponsored by Coffee Mate
Again,
Yeah.
why were the families not drinking out of mugs with coffee? Is it because it's 111 degrees?
Possibly.
Because they're in Scottsdale?
Well,
But Coffee Mate, you should be drinking coffee with Coffee Mate.
yeah.
I also think that the cast members should have to say, Mom, it's so good to see you. I just remember being at home and drinking coffee. Thanks, Coffee Mate.
Yeah.
I think that should be mandated.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back that type of advertising.
They should have to sell the product. I agree.
Amen. Because you know what? We would do that.
Well,
If someone paid us, we would do that.
we do a lot of things if people paid us, probably more than a lot of other people because we don't have as what's that thing? The thing where you ethics,
Self-respect.
Yeah, that too. Either one. So, okay, we finally in this episode before the family, we squash the situationship beef.
Who fucking cares?
So, but whatever. So first, I think it's Bryce and Trinity that their families come out first. Trinity's mom, Sonia, her sister, Tionia, Bryce's mom, Carrie, and the new star of Love Island, Grandma Ann.
Why didn't they get to go to the hideaway?
I love this woman.
Also, with the threesome, someone's always being underserved. When she said that, I lost my ever-loving mind.
She said, you still like him even if he has turtle tongue?
Y'all, Grandma Ann is one of the reasons Bryce respects women.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Strangely, we did not see Sincere's mother. That tells you everything.
Yeah. Didn't we even I thought it was really how Bryce sat on his mom's lap, even, by the way.
I'm not a fan of that. I would never do that because my mother would go, Jaybird, what are you doing?
Well,
just imagine my mother walking into the villa.
Oh, boy.
Just from the airport. Jaybird, they put a blindfold on me. I don't know where I am. I thought they were going to rape me.
She would, and then say, God, it's hot. I'm taking off my bra.
God, I'm losing the bra.
She would destroy.
Is this the best they can do?
Mother Poodle would destroy every single relationship in 10 minutes.
Yes.
Like,
girls, don't you think you could be a little less loose with your clothes? Don't give it away.
She would make every single woman on that show have self-doubt about the relationship, and she would even break up
Kata,
Trinity
you're looking
and Bryce.
thin.
Yeah,
a little too thin, if you know what I mean.
Can you imagine?
Kata, you should have seen my body before I had kids.
Can you imagine what she'd say to Melanie and Sincere?
She would say, "Get out! You're awful." Melanie, do you know she's a liar? He's a big old liar. And my father would be like in the back going, friend, can I buy some land around here?
That's exactly what would happen. Yeah.
How much could I buy for PG land?
That would be great if you were ever on a reality show. If they ever did a parent visit. I don't think
my
your
mother would
go,
ruin everyone's relationship. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't like going, but I would make her go, and then she'd become a reluctant star.
They probably would get your brother, and then they would get me. Your brother and a friend. Because
we'll see.
Who else are you gonna get
if I know you at that point?
And so it's not like you've got other friends. So okay, so Naya and Carl. Carl does cry seeing his mom Nancy and sister Ellie. They were about her from day one. And Naya's mom comes right in and says,
"Who looks like her sister?"
She does, yeah. Bryce's mom, Carrie, I'm pretty sure is younger than us.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Anaya's mom was like, I'm shocked you didn't go with your gut. And then she said, that's where she leaned in and said, you sugarcoat stuff around Melanie. You need to tell her the truth. Good for her. Good for her.
I have to say, meeting Anaya's mom tells me a lot about how Anaya feels about herself. Because think about this, if the mom's clocking all this all the time, think how much Anaya is worried about her own self.
So are you saying that sometimes when you have a mother with strong opinions, it can put in seeds of doubt in your own decision making?
A little bit. Just a scotch. When the mother has an opinion on every fucking thing.
You're right, though. You're right. I do think that's probably...
No, I clocked and I went, oh, there you go. There you go. Also, I will say this again. When she was talking about the party she went to, this girl came from privilege and she is sheltered. This is the first experience she's ever really had outside her own bubble.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot. That's why she's saying everything is a fairy tale, because she's been brought up to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
She had a casino night party. That's like something you do on My Super Sweet 16.
Can you imagine if someone had that where we're from? I had my 16th birthday in my family's garage. Literally, with one of the cars still in it.
That sounds extremely sad.
Well, we were going to have it outside, but it rained.
I think I had mine at the lake.
Well.
Not many people there.
Oh, again, that's why I'd be at your reality show.
Yeah.
You know who I'd want them to pick for your friend? I actually think she wouldn't be on a Mother Poodle level, but if they called me and they're like, hey, like Poodle's on Big Brother, we're having friends and family, we want you to come visit, who do you want to choose? And I went, producer Christina.
Oh, yeah.
She would read you for filth in front of everyone.
Yeah, it'd be bad. Yep. She'd be calling me Filipino terms for fag.
She would.
Right there, yeah.
By the way, y'all, we brought it up before. We wish we were lying to you, and Poodle did not go to Greece and was actually in Big Brother, but he has not been cast in Big Brother or, sadly, The Traitors.
I gotta say, I watched the first episode of Big Brother. Everyone is young.
They're
and
all
also,
young.
Selena Estides is on, and so I would have no. They chose a drag queen who's been on RuPaul's Drag Race.
That you can't beat that. And I like Selena. She's funny.
Me too.
Yeah, you can't.
I would have no chance.
They went with the young. They went with the, like I said, it's all like
it's
a young.
Too young. It's actually too
group.
young.
I think they're trying to compete with Love Island.
They are. That's exactly what they're trying to do.
And I gotta say, we know that I think 90 Day Fiance has done that a little bit, and it's not working. It's trying to compete with Traitors with Divorce Castle. It's not working.
Why are we chasing this?
Well, that's
22
Hollywood.
to 32 demo. They don't have any money.
They don't spend shit.
Y'all the ones who have money. Y'all 35 to 65. Y'all got money.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Good point.
I've been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
Mostly the 45 to 55. That demo, for women especially, that demo, they could give a shit what that demo wants.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that demo spends the most money.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about KC and TT's family. I mean, you know what I wrote, actually? I wrote, they're fine. I'm just kind of so over.
Yeah.
Again, we're pushing. We're pushing the KC. And I like TT. I will say, we'll talk a little bit, but TT fucking did not hold back in the. I did watch the Aftersun episode.
Oh, yeah. How was the Aftersun?
It was fine. What was great to me was Parmita at one part kind of came for Kenzie and basically said, because they were like, anything you want to say, and Kenzie, Parmita looked at her and said, well, look, you said that you love me when you were making it. You don't love me. Why would you say that? I love Parmita. She was great. She and Kenzie's like, well, but I like you, da da da. And then one of the last questions was, is there do you plan on hanging out and talking to everyone from the villa? And TT said, absolutely not.
Good for TT, keeping it real.
Yeah, I like her. But yeah, her and Casey, who cares about their families? I just don't give a shit.
The issue here was that Casey had too much baggage from Anaya, and they tried to redeem it with that scavenger hunt, and it's not going to work. The other thing here is he kept saying, do you notice when he talks about her, he's like, because you have my back. Everything is receptive for him.
Mm-hmm.
And you chose me. And it's kind of like, he needs a black woman to hold him up.
They were very nice to him on Aftersun, by the way.
Yeah.
Sierra, you could tell, really likes him. Her words, she said, which I can understand her coming for this. She's like, the job that you do, a lot of men aren't comfortable to do that. She's like, I love seeing her because she literally was like, you're wiping asses out there for work.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. He's got a very respectable job. So he kind of, his defense was, he talked about it a little bit, but on Aftersun, he said, yeah, I basically, I developed a lot of resentment towards Anaya and it built up and it all came out. And I appreciate that he called it for what it is.
Yeah, I just wish the problem is bigger than that we can talk about here because this is a Black cultural problem that neither of us
talked. I will say this though. I think at the end of the day, I think I might like KC more than I like Sincere.
I would agree with that. I just think my issue with KC is he came in reasonably so, really concerned how he was going to be seen by the public.
Yeah.
And honestly, it never does well on a reality show to do that. As much as we tell people, be yourself, he's a Black man in America. And he is extremely concerned about how he's going to be seen.
Yeah.
That hurt him a lot. And he stayed with Anaya way much longer than he should have.
Yeah.
I don't even think he ever liked her.
I'll
be
think
honest.
so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. Kenzie
he
and
respected her. As I said before, no one ever wants to fuck someone they respect.
No, you never have.
Nope.
Kenzie and Dylan's family. We meet Christy. And
I just think this
brother Alden, Dylan's mom Carrie.
They're just your typical Southern family. They're like, we love you.
Even Dylan's mom is finally like, she move on. Like, move on. She apologized, like, move on.
She said, move on. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, she did say that, which was kind of nice to hear. I think her sister Carrie and her did the splits. That's how they welcome each other in there. Zach and Kata. So we see, obviously, Kata's mom, Erica, her sister, and Zach's sibling, including Charlie from last season.
Charlie, yes. I have a theory that they're going to try to put that sister on next.
Yes.
That's why they brought her.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling, y'all, these things come in threes. Like Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell. So who knows what's next?
Who knows what's next? Well, you saw the picture. I'm sure that wasn't AI at all. He looks great.
Who wears a dress shirt in the hospital?
Yeah.
Probably sleeps in it. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll say this, and that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Betty Davis once said about Joan Crawford, I was always told, never speak ill of the dead, only say good. Lindsey Graham is dead. Good.
You're from South Carolina. You know it.
Yeah, I have a long history with that. Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on. Thanks for stopping the show.
Sorry.
Let's talk about. I think but basically Zach says, and he kind of foreshadowing that he's like, I'm ready to say I'm in love. It's on the tip of my tongue. Melanie's Sincere. They come. It's Melanie's sister Stephanie,
and the mom.
This
can we
fucking
talk
mom
about
and
the sister?
This sister came in.
Can we talk about the sister who says, "Yeah, I'm okay. We got a lot of talk about, especially about Beloved." She goes right at him, and he's like, bang, 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 bang. And I screamed. And
she leaned in even more. And she said, I've never seen her cry like that. Yeah. And she said, what I've seen, I don't like, because you say the same things, but then you do it again and again.
Yeah, that's the Sincere move. But he keeps saying it's all word salad. He's like, I've learned a lot, blah, blah, blah. I've learned a lot by myself. And I know I hurt her feelings. That's not who I am. And the sister is such a cool customer. His dad comes in. And the thing is, I was questioning this because he said he was raised by a single mom. So did the dad come in later?
Oh, maybe. Dad was not happy.
Because that was not part of his bio, y'all.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's true.
He was raised by his mom and grandmother.
So
That was the bio.
truth?
I don't know. But the dad is like, look, this is bullshit. The way she was crying, that's not you. And the dad's like, I wasn't going to come. But when I saw what he did, I didn't travel 7,000 miles to support that. And the song's like, self-destructive.
That is what he said.
The mom, by the way, is so upset since Melanie's mom can only speak in Spanish, and she's just like, your heart is sacred, darling. You met someone who's going to love you. Why are you giving a second chance?
Well, the quote was, which I think quote of the season, when she said, why are you giving him a second chance when there are so many others waiting for their first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Y'all, just know that Sincere is read for fuck by his own family and Melanie's family. Yeah.
And even, and Anaya, and, this is really the next episode, but Anaya and Trinity even have a discussion about, Anaya's like, my mom got on me and didn't say I really was on her about it. But then they totally were like, but they don't see what we see.
This is crazy. It doesn't matter what it's like when they are good. It matters for their bad days.
You know what? And I think
it
matters
when they're bad, they're very bad.
Yeah. Well, and I think they, honestly, at the end of the day, they wanted Melanie in the top 4. They wanted their friend with them in the top 4. They didn't want Kenzie, and they didn't
I agree with that.
Dylan.
Yep.
Kenzie, Dylan, and Parmita.
And they didn't want
They wanted to
Parmita.
keep the girl. That's what they were about.
And they didn't want TT. Yep.
Yeah, because they liked her, but she wasn't. They wanted this core group.
Yep. Totally. Yep.
So anyway, okay, we can kind of move on and talk a little bit about Final 4 episode.
I don't think we need to talk about
not much.
The food regurgitation, the check me out challenge.
No.
Y'all, did we really need cream corn?
Oh, yeah. I gagged at several of these.
Mackerel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was worried about the falls, actually, and when they had to, like that.
Okay.
If that happened to either of you, you or I, we would be bruised.
Okay. These aren't things you need to say aloud because it makes you sound like you're 1 foot away from a walker, Jerry.
You are too.
Well, I'm just saying.
Let's get to the elimination. While we're having our chintzy Chinese dinner, and Anaya and Carl make it. Trinity and Bryce, Mel and Sincere, and I went. If they get in, America is stupid, and they do. And I went. I just don't get it. Mm-hmm. I think that Melanie has just so many fans. They're voting for her as a person, which to me makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't, because that she's not going to win. I would love to see the voting tallies. I am sure it was Trinity and Bryce, and then Anaya and Carl were
in the basement,
very far, and again,
really close. Yeah,
like I said, I just don't think they were for it. But anyway, Gaga singing "I'll Always Remember Us This Way," like everybody just heard at their high school graduation. Kenzie
and Dylan, your journey ends here. And Kenzie's like, I feel like I won already.
You did get to see in the Aftersun. You saw kind of them all look at social media and see. I gotta say,
is she okay? Because social media was not kind to her.
No, she said, at least then she said, you know what? I'm so happy. She's like, she basically said when we got to our room with all the cameras off, she's like, Dylan and I had just such a great conversation. We're both so excited. They're exclusive. They're committed to one another.
Wow.
I gotta say, I'll be honest. I was shocked that Corbin laughed at all the stuff that was said about him. I thought he would take it like he thought Chat
Corbin
GPT was hilarious.
funny.
I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, I think he can probably have a sense of humor by himself. I just still think he's a terrible person.
It was really great in that part of me was like, she's like, everybody thinks our conversations aren't deep, but we know so much about each other. And the host, I forget her name, not Sierra, but
what's his middle name?
Said like, well,
Teffy.
you said his hobbies. What are his favorite hobbies? And part of me is like,
Parmita, we don't want you to be intelligent. We want
Sierra
you to
was
be
remote.
weird.
She was filming Summer House, so she wasn't there in person for this one.
God, she's booked and blessed. You know, she's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah. I'll be honest. The Giggly Squad walked so Sierra could run. It's going to be bigger than she's going to be huge.
And y'all, TT and Casey.
No T to the Giggly Squad. We love them.
Booted as well. So just a little bit about, can we talk about, we're into the finale now. Can we talk about these dates? I'm going to say this. They were all like, they're like, it was the best date I've ever been on. If you asked me that I went to a dock and had to give my partner a massage and then I made pizza, I'd be like, nope. It's not the best date I've ever been on.
Also, you can't afford 2 massage therapists.
Thank you. What about a couple's massage?
But at least that, like, elevate it. You made him rub her because producers want us to see Sincere being of service to Melanie and to like building her back up. And also, how expensive were these ingredients to make pizza? I'm telling you.
I agree. How do you feel about the Shania Twain cover? I shouldn't even ask. Yeah. I thought they used shitty cover songs.
They use shitty cover songs, but also
Ellie Goulding's version of Your Song by Elton John.
Melanie and Sincere don't deserve Shania Twain.
I had a feeling you were going to say
they don't
that.
deserve it. Yeah. Granted, Shania Twain did write this song thinking that it was going to be sung. I think she wrote this song for I think she wrote this song for Celine Dion to do a duet, and then her and her husband wrote it, and then he cheated on her with her nanny.
There you go.
Little Miss Twain's new album out this month. That made me, and it really upset me. I don't know. It was a bad. You know what? We need to move on because I'm going to talk about this for 20 minutes.
I had a feeling. Kate and Zach, they're picked up in a speedboat in front of a mountain, and they get to this table decorated with like flowers and champagne,
but like she's
and
wearing
with
a
sub
dress.
sandwiches.
Yeah, sub sandwiches. She fixed her hair. Hey, it looks so nice. And they put them on this boat, and they're like,
yeah,
just like screaming.
Yep. Yep.
Like they get off the boat. Kata's
everyone looks
hair,
awful.
She looked like she just got fucked by like 4 men in a bukkake.
Like Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, it's bad.
Zach's frizzing out all over the place.
And so Zach even says at their sub sandwich at their Blimpie date.
Tomatoes. Blimpie.
When I saw those sandwiches, I went, come on.
I know.
It would be different if they talked about how much that both of them loved sandwiches the whole time.
Yes.
No.
And also, it would have been different. I mean, I enjoyed hearing the story, but if Melanie had talked about how she grew up with her dad doing pizza, we needed that story before. This would have made sense.
Zach basically says, I joke, but one day I see me finishing those 3 words. This is the thing. I really do. People hate him. And I get that. I think he knows what he's there to do. I think he knows what he's there to do for reality television. He doesn't really give a shit otherwise. But I think she's the outlier here. I think once she gets off screen, she's going to get really insecure.
I think so too.
And I think that's why they're going to break up.
Yeah.
He says, and anyway, it's ridiculous. The next thing is, we need to talk about the Anaya Carl epic date with books, chandeliers, flowers, and candles. And they say straight out of a fairy tale. And I went, I'm sure Anaya's had better parties than this. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then they start in the book. Once upon a time, I wrote in eye roll because this is exactly what she doesn't need. This is going to keep her where she is.
Yeah.
And so the book obviously left out all the crying, all the telling Casey that she didn't want him to explore.
Yes.
Or that she told Casey to explore and then crying when he would talk to another woman. All the uncomfortable things. And so it went really quickly to Casa Amor. And then it's like when she rejected Carl, it says, he departed with grace and kindness. And I went, I've never heard of a fairy tale with second chances.
Yeah, that's kind
Usually things are fated.
Or in the Grimm fairy tales, they died.
Right.
Killed them.
And then they said, then by fate, he came back in a cake. I was like, that was the producers, bitch.
Yeah.
He didn't come back in a cake because of fate.
Well, I think America voted, but do we really believe America's votes?
Well, you got me thinking that now. And and he's like, oh, the blank pages say keep going. And then they dance with crowns. And my thought on this was there was no song. And so I just imagined
why did they play like they had songs for everyone else and then they had this like weird generic instrumental music?
Yeah. Well, they were waiting for the song for Bryce and Trinity because y'all, they got the Twilight song. They got 1,000 Years, which was everyone's wedding song.
Yeah.
Because I played it at least 40 times.
Yeah.
For weddings when Twilight came out.
Yeah. Did you ever just sing it?
No, thank God. It was all instrumental. I have died waiting for you. Y'all, I'm calling you out. That was some of your wedding songs, and you know it. Know it. I will say this. It's not a terrible song, but it literally is about dying and waiting for someone for 1,000 years. That's not realistic.
No.
No one's love is like that. Vampires aren't real. I wish they were.
Oh, boy.
I'm the first one to say it.
Have you seen the Lestat actors reading thirsty tweets?
Yes. I'm catching up on that as we speak. That is going to be what I do this week. People say he's the best Lestat ever. I love him. Yep. Anyway, when they say I love you, I got emotional. And yeah.
It was emotional, but sure. Okay.
I don't have that much else to say.
I think a big thing that people, we haven't covered this, but even I knew this was a thing. And I Googled to see if they did this on episode 7. And maybe you don't remember this. Where's the fucking envelope? That's the whole thing. They open envelopes at the end and they decide if they're going to split the money with someone. They did that on season 7 of Love Island. USA.
I guess they just didn't do it this time.
That's the whole fucking point of what the show was built on, because really the show should be called For Love or Money.
For Love or Money, because that makes sense to me.
So we're rewriting
Y'all always
this
choose the money.
into a whole different narrative.
Love is not quantifiable.
But to me,
you can
I'm
always
just like,
get love.
Why didn't they do that?
Is this the first time they've ever done that?
Yeah, at least from my limited moment. But
I don't think that's probably we need to vet this.
But
come
I know
and ask y'all about this.
No, but I saw people online that were pissed about it, talking about it.
So it's a thing. Okay.
So yeah,
well,
it's a
I
thing.
trust them more than you, but yeah.
Yes, people are pissed about it. So because I looked it up, season 5 had it of USA, season 7.
Can we talk about the dress for this final thing? I loved Trinity's cream dress. I loved
it too. I liked
Bryce's tux.
I did like Bryce's tux. I thought I loved that wine color on him. I actually love Carl in the green velvet. I thought it looked beautiful.
I agree.
And I liked
we
the
talked
nice
about
dress, but not her makeup. Yeah.
not her makeup. Sincere in that white suit. Melanie's black dress was fine.
Oh, I loved it. I love the cut of her. I did not like his white coat. I love the way the dress fit her.
You know, it did fit her well. I'll give you that. I just thought a
it.
color could have really set something off.
Oh, well.
I just didn't love the black.
She's probably in mourning of her self-respect.
Yeah. You know, the one that I did not like because she's always a little taste challenged is Kata in that pink strappy thing.
I thought it looked just like a fine dress. I didn't think it looked elevated.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I do say Zach in that kind of like black, very European jacket. Zach to me looked the best of the night for guys.
Zach looked. I thought Carl looked really nice too. But
yeah, I agree. I agree.
liked
It
the
was just
but
like
Zach,
I was looking for something
Zach looked
more
really fucking hot.
Yeah. Yeah. And then of course we have to go to the photo booth because if we don't take photos, it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
And so then we do a slideshow of memories of everyone we didn't see, and then random celebrities like Lizzo, Demi Lovato, Jordan Sparks, who hasn't had a hit in a while.
Yeah, like
just saying.
Yeah, it was.
And they all have to freak out. I don't know if they know what Alex Warren even looks like. They went, oh,
no. Oh,
he's the one who's like, you're taking me out to the ordinary. That's him.
It's a lot of the, if you didn't get it, they chose a lot of people they used their songs over the season.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Kalani, like, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So,
but then Ariana comes out in that blue diaphanous dress and that makeup, and I squealed and I went, this is what needs to be nominated. Because
I gotta say,
this is art.
And that's the problem. Why this dress I don't think was appropriate for a finale of this show. The other show dresses kind of made sense. I thought this was too artistic. I loved it.
That's interesting.
But I think it felt like, because again, especially
it was too
on the last
outre.
episode,
It was too much. Okay.
The finale is not about her. The finale is about the couple who wins.
Good point.
So I just thought it looked like...
But for the stylist, it's always about her.
It's great. I thought it looked like this beautiful cloud that the Care Bears had an orgy on. It was stunning, but not the right.
Yeah. I get you. That makes sense. I just thought it was the most crazy,
but it was
look
beautiful.
we've had the whole season. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And the makeup matched it perfectly without being matchy-matchy. And hear that, Trinity and Anaya? You don't have to matchy-matchy. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Y'all, fourth place, Kata and Zach. That was actually a little surprising.
Again, I don't believe it.
Third place, Melanie and Sincere. That makes more sense.
Switch them.
Of course, Brennerty is the winner. There's fire plugs. Fire plugs. I'm a little tipsy. Fireworks.
Fireworks. I'm glad you can be professional during one of our shows.
You're drinking a High Noon.
It's a seltzer.
Then Trinity gets emotional. She said, I didn't expect this to happen where I'm from. This isn't rare. This is rare. This hasn't happened to me. And she's crying and she says, I'm processing. And y'all, Trinity has been nothing but 110% herself.
I love
this.
A ride or die till the day.
And I think Bryce has too. And it was theirs to lose from a long time back. I think on another season, they might have had a harder time. But this season, yeah, you can say what you want to. But I don't see any of the other couples making it on the outside. And I don't know if this one will. But I can see these two have some kind of connection.
Mm-hmm. I think so,
and
too.
that's better than anything else that any of the others have. Melanie and Sincere will stab each other.
Oh yeah,
she will hurt him.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good. So let's talk about all the couples. Like, I actually think Parmita and Corbin will probably be together for a while. because they both don't think that they're so enamored with how beautiful and and they feel like they're gonna be gross. They're gonna try to be a power couple. I give Dylan and Kenzie 1 month, if that.
3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about KC and TT?
I'm not sure. It depends on if he's actually grown. If he actually says, I'm going to try to make it work with her and commits to it, I don't know. I think she's a great starter girlfriend for him.
That's a good point. I think
because she's going to back him up, have his back at every point, and that guy needs it.
Yeah, he does.
And there are some women who are okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I would want for a lot of women, but that's what she's going to do. And as far as anybody else, but those are the big couples, I guess.
Yeah, and I think we've kind of already talked about everybody's success. So, and that's Two Gay Men's Opinion on Love Island USA. Everybody, season 8.
Reunion, August 31st. Why are they waiting so long?
I don't know why they wait
for them to
long.
break up.
Are they? Yeah, do they want to know like how they dealt with just coming back into culture and being famous? And I don't know.
Show me a Love Island of people in their 30s who have already been divorced. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Or show me my mother going up. What does soul ties mean? Say less. What does that mean? What's with the signs?
She wouldn't give.
Jay Bird, this looks cheap. I got to be honest.
That's what she would say.
They didn't give us nice hotels.
She can't sit on. None of the couches in the villa are comfortable.
No, I can tell you, none of the couches in the villa were comfortable.
Okay,
I promise you.
This is not where we need to go, y'all. That is the show. Thank you for listening.
Soul Ties is miserable.
Thank y'all for listening, for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. If you're watching this on YouTube, this episode premiered right after, as soon as we could get it on Monday on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to listen to it, that'll be on Wednesday. Sorry, Christina.
She'll get it out sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for jumping in with us. And
we villa not. See you later. Until next season, unless we decide not to do it. Who knows?
We'll end the reunion.
Bye.
We got to do the reunion.
Oh, fuck that shit. God, I hate a reunion.